just overall contributing to why this stuff increasingly doesn't matter, even though honestly it doesn't really feel good. Like even just bringing it back to Graham Platner, like we were saying, like I don't think I'd be friends with the guy. Like I don't think I
No,
like him
no,
that much.
I
But
don't like him. Yeah, like
uh,
he's not
put the
affable.
policy in the bag, bro. Put your policies in the bag,
Yeah,
and we'll get you elected because we need to defeat the infinite pedophile fascists that are literally trying to run the globe right now.
yeah,
Yeah. And like, yeah, he's a little chuddy for me. But
Yeah.
like that's also gonna resonate with some people. And I just like
Mhm.
there should be multiple options for like everybody should have an option of somebody who's like has socialist policies and it's just like I will take that 100%.
there are reasons to not like or not want to vote for him, I
Mhm.
think,
Mhm.
but in my mind, it's like, yeah, no, he's who you have to vote for
Yeah.
in that race.
It's
On the lever of changing the world through the lens of parliamentary politics, like, yeah, you go vote for him. You crawl through glass to go vote for him, even though, yeah, I would so many ways I'd prefer a better candidate.
Yeah,
yeah, I think for me he's one of those guys that's like it's one of those ones where I truly believe like oh like well I don't want to say lesser of two evils, but it's just like you just you take what you can get kind of voting,
Mhm.
right? Because he's so much better than like so many Democrats,
yeah,
better than
Yeah,
anyone who's ever been president. They've killed people
yeah,
in different ways, and we forget about
yeah,
that a
and
lot.
continue to do it every day. Yeah.
Yeah.
that's true.
Because like if you like obviously it is a I'm not trying to
Not
like
supporting
wash him.
Medicare for all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's supporting Israel's genocide. Like if that's your
Yeah,
platform, it's like you're willing to kill people. You just maybe not willing to physically do it, and that doesn't make him
Mhm.
better for that. But at least he's reformed.
Mhm.
It is crazy to just like look at like some Platner versus like Trump or like the any Republican. Because again, I do think there is legitimate reason to be sus of him, and like his military record
Mhm.
is sus. His tattoo is sus, and sus is putting it lightly, right? It just to compare that to Trump, who is just
right.
like I'm gonna end the civilization.
And even just direct comparison to Pete Hegseth, who, from my understanding, also has technically military service, even if it was the most like zero personal risk military service. He didn't cover up his Nazi tattoo. Goes up there and gives his chat GBT generated speeches about how he loves killing brown people. Like that's the difference. And
Mm-hmm.
that's why you go and vote for him. That's why you crawl through glass to vote for Graham Platner.
Yeah.
You guys are white, and people who understand what I'm saying, they understand what I'm saying. They get it. They get it. Dap me up, viewers, PSC viewers.
I I d- I think I understand what you're implying with that
Yeah,
statement. I don't know. Do you want to talk about it?
you guys have a lot of forgiveness for
Mhm.
people like that, I think. Um, and not I agree again that you should still vote for him, but I think the way we're talking about it is too much emphasis on I think this dude sucks. Like, and I also don't want my politicians to be like, if we're comparing him to Pete Hegseth, like I don't want them to be on that level. I want them to
Mm-hmm.
play ball. I want them to obviously like do propaganda and shit. But like, yeah, I don't want them to be like dickheads. And I know a lot of the evidence doesn't necessarily point to him being that. But I think there is just more to consider than, again, this is. I don't want it to be that people can be not good people and then be able to run as a for socialist policy, right? Like again, he's done the work. It seems like I haven't really like looked super deep into it. Like I don't know what done the work even means in his case, because like how do you revert four tours of violence? But I think it's more nuanced than just he's a socialist. We need to go vote for him, in my
That's
opinion.
fair. because it's like you don't want us to have to be so at all comfortable with electing someone and supporting someone who was so comfortable with violence against brown people. Like that's just so disgusting, and it should be irredeemable.
Well,
And
I just
like
again like I don't
and
know what.
our perspective can sound like, oh, it's okay because these other people are worse because they do violence against everyone, and there's a degree of us, we perceive that as worse because that includes us. Does that kind of make any sense?
Wait, you
Like
lost me at the last part.
we're
Perceive that as
comfortable
us.
painting, yeah, because we like there's a degree of selfishness in us being more okay with Graham Platner and less okay with
Yeah,
average Republican, median Republican, because they want infinite violence for everyone, and there's a degree of non-intersectionality in that.
a little bit. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I would agree with that. Yeah, and just like too quick to ignore the nuances for the policy because I think it does matter. Like I don't want a shithead touting my shit because it just makes you look worse, right? And then I think when we were talking about him, it's like we kept saying yes, but yes, but yes, but, and it's like okay, how many yes buts? And it's like obviously like a lot of it has been disproven in its smear campaigns, and I'm not again.
Mm-hmm.
I think people should vote for him, but I'm
Yeah, but
just it is more nuanced than that.
But I do think for
and
you, the
it's
big thing is his military service. Like, it sounds like everything else
Yeah,
doesn't really
it is.
matter to you.
No, I think the stuff with the like again, it's not that it doesn't really matter, but it's been disproven. Like with the lady, like I don't
Mhm.
think that matters. The tattoo, like I think uh that's stupid, but I think I can understand someone not knowing what it is. But I think that tattoo's also like a sign of what he was doing on those tours. Do you know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like
Mhm.
you don't get a Nazi tattoo and you're just like, I'm helping civilians. Like you know what I mean?
Or even
This
even just a skull tattoo,
it's like a yeah,
while being a
exactly. Like
military
it's like
soldier on tour.
I'm the Terminator, bro. Like
Yeah.
it's a trophy of violence.
And I think something that we haven't really mentioned yet is that I think it's sad that as socialists we are it does something that is a big weapons of the enemy moment. I think is the fact that we have to be transparent and that we're essentially utilizing the fact that he is a veteran, and that was is a positive thing to the American people. That's a
To the American
positive
people,
trait.
yeah.
That is
Oh,
an
yeah.
objective advantage over Susan Collins is that he's a veteran. But as an
Yeah.
actual leftist, no, that's not good, dude. You went and killed a
No.
bunch of brown people for the glory of
Yeah.
the Epstein empire. That's fucking bad. That is bad. And like we can exist in the nuance that America is predatory and how we don't have a
And
draft. We have what do people say, the poor draft?
what? Oh yeah, yeah. Like
Poverty
if you're
draft.
your
Hmm.
poverty
Yeah, there's
draft,
no
yeah.
mandatory draft. It's a poverty draft. Yeah, and so
Yeah.
and on top of that, just
Well,
the layers of propaganda where like you tell people, oh yeah, you're protecting our democracy. You're
hold on, just
saving these brown
I don't want
people.
to lose this point, and I think that's why I wanted to focus on like one tour I can forgive. I think
Really?
he did. I want you to look up how many he did. Yeah, because if you're again the poverty draft and like you're forced to go, it's your job to go, and then you see the horse and you're like, I'm
And then
done.
you
Yeah,
can
I
never
can
go
totally
back.
understand that. Yeah, he did. I want you to look it up because I keep saying 3 or 4. I don't remember, but it's multiple tours, right? And like that is the part where I'm like, okay, there was a part of you that like doing
Or,
this. 4. Okay, yeah. And so you know what I mean? Like again, one tour because you're a broke person and you're forced to go. You're just enlisted, and
but
the
you liked
Iraq War
it,
happens.
right?
Yeah, and
But you have
you
there's
believe
something.
Bush. You
Yeah,
believe
you.
Bush
Yeah.
when he says, "Oh yeah, they got weapons of mass destruction, dude, for
That's true. He
real."
was in Iraq, so that's
Yeah,
Bush.
I mean,
Yeah.
So
yeah, because
that's
like,
why
and you can
I'm a
even
little
yeah,
disillusioned. But I agree. It's like I think Suzanne Collins is disgusting. Fuck. So like I'm
yeah,
obviously I would never vote for a Republican either because their policies are
yeah,
inherently like if we're talking about violence, their policies are inherently violent. So clearly I wouldn't. But I would have liked
mhm,
someone better than Graham Platner. But
yeah,
I'm so frustrated because we're putting. I think this is another thing. Like, and I'm not saying us, but like the greater zeitgeist is putting so much stock on a main senator race because it's a socialist, and it feels like
Mhm.
what's happening to him is like a reflection on leftists in general, right? And I think
Mhm.
that's really fucking annoying as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
I'm saying you should be perfect and like you need to be like a figurehead, but I'm just saying like that was just an aside.
I do think it is important that that platform is resonating with people, and to talk about that in a
Yeah,
place
100%.
that's like I like said, not in New York. But I absolutely understand how you can be like, is this guy really like a changed man from I don't know when he did his military service. I think probably in the early aughts, like 20 years ago.
It said
Yeah, well, it was
the
Iraq
most
War.
recent
It
was
was Iraq War.
Afghanistan, so it said both. Well, on leave from
Well, it said he
Afghanistan
did.
in 2018.
Oh, it was that recently. See, I didn't know this. I just
2018
knew he
fighter
was a vet,
return.
and I feel like I've stepped into this late, and so maybe that's part of why I'm more because I was thinking it was yeah, I was
And
thinking this
even
was in
you,
like 2000 to 2010 type shit, not like returned in 2018. Um,
Damn, he could have gotten caught 4K in 4K, dude.
no, that's a very valid point. I'm sorry, like I didn't mean to be so dismissive of that and just be like
No, no, no. You
because
don't need to
again, I'm
apologize.
thinking
Because
it's 20 years ago, and I'm not saying like, oh, it's awesome that you murdered people 20 years ago, but I think
yeah,
there's something to me too to be like, it's so normal for people to like vote for violence and not enact violence and act
yeah,
like it's not the same thing. And to me,
yeah.
it's really equivalent. So I feel like
Well,
I
and
get that it's different and it should be like, it takes more to ignore that you're when you're physically doing the action. So I think that that's
well, right,
a fair
and
critique. But
that's why I said I would never vote for Republican. That's why I would
yeah,
never
but
vote
it's
for
most
Suzanne Collins because her
Democrats
policies are
too.
way more violent than what he would do. No, 100%. Anyone corporate. Like, yeah, I think I did vote for Gavin Newsom because he was the only one, or maybe I
It's the
didn't. I don't
Democrat.
remember. I think
Yeah.
he was the only. If there was another one, I probably voted for them. I voted for whatever the San Diego uh, Democratic Socialists put up on their fucking website. But um, so yeah, like I voted for someone who has like destroyed homeless camps. Like
Yeah.
and I
As
think
an
that's
enact.
why I feel like more maybe more critical of who I want to vote for, or I can understand someone being more critical of that.
No, and I
Um,
think if anything, we should take this and say, this works. Let's use that the platform as a this works and maybe get some better fucking candidates. Because yeah, I think most of his smear shit, like to me, doesn't matter. But like, yes, his
yeah,
military
because a lot
serve
of it's not
it's not real.
even
And like
real.
I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
care that he cheated on his wife. That
no, I
doesn't
don't care
matter
about
to
that either.
me. I imagine that of
yeah, and
every
then
politician.
it says so much that none of the smears are based on anything that we just talked about because again they're coming from liberal and conservative places
Right.
where they're just trying to imagine what they think a liberal cares about.
No. And it is so fucked that um he's getting praised for being a vet and then getting shit on for like not real things
Yeah, right. It's like the opposite.
of what my
Of
problems with him are, yeah.
yeah, it's funny. I mean, it's not funny, but it's ironic, or I don't know. It's
Yeah.
I
stupid.
mean,
I don't know the
it
word
is
for it.
disgusting. It is disgusting to think about how like they're putting him on blast for being a bit misogynistic and mean to white women, but he's probably like actively killed brown women in Afghanistan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
But like
At minimum, actively participated in warfare against them.
yeah,
yeah,
which
for
is
sure.
just so yeah. But I still just like I do believe in redemption and I really like is it should does that mean that that person gets to be senator? I don't know, but like I don't think it's for me to decide when somebody is fully redeemed, but like I think the important thing is is somebody changing their ideology and doing better. And I do just
Yeah.
always want that for people. But that doesn't mean we get to just be like, it's fine. We don't have to think about this or hold him accountable for these actions. But like this is always the hope is that somebody can do four is a lot. You're yeah.
Four's a lot.
Four is a
Four's a
lot.
lot.
Yeah.
Four's a lot. That's like Dude, I probably like I live no, never mind, I'm not gonna say this.
Yeah.
But like I don't do a lot of things I like 4 times. Like, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
4's a lot.
Yeah.
You really don't. The amount of games we've played together once. No, but and to like to even add to that, I have often felt that sometimes we do give people too much we add too much, oh, it's nuance, when it's like, no, if I was putting myself in that position in that society, I would have to say no. I would have to take a stand and take personal it be
Yeah, I
willing to
could.
make personal sacrifices to say no to an immoral act. Like, no, there is absolutely a point where you just have to do that. And I could you can only be like, oh, they're poor people in America that they get exploited and sent on tours. Like, yeah, no, when you go on four tours, dude. Because like, yeah, I
Yeah.
could even say like, oh man, like the military fucks you over because once you've done the tour of military service, you intrinsically are going to have weaker relationships at home because you were on tour. You weren't
It took
you weren't in America making informing community and relationships. So the easiest thing to do is often just go back out there.
it took the 4th tour to be like, maybe this is bad,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't know. I don't want to read too much into just like the Wikipedia summary, but even what it says there is that he said his biggest issue is he was disillusioned with the military because of what he called fraudulent funneling of taxpayer money to private defense companies. Like, what a liberal argument. We're not efficiently killing these brown people. We could be saving the taxpayer money doing infinite genocide.
And that's what I mean. Like we just have to also understand it in the full context and not just give like passes so easily.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
do agree again that that Maine should fucking vote for him.
Yeah. I mean,
And
at the end of the day,
I think they
yeah.
will. But
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, especially I don't know, like I almost think we should have watched like the one Susan Collins clip of her trying to criticize him for working. It was working for Blackwater or whatever, and it's like girl, like
BlackRock
Lockheed Martin signs all your
or Blackwater.
checks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Like
no. Again, every
Israel is
accusation is a
bankrolling you
confession.
right now. Like, yeah, every accusation is a confession, dude. Also, she
He-
sounds like she's dying while she makes those like it's insane the candidates they pick. And it's because the median American voter will never hear the politician they vote for speak. They just read TikTok titles, and that's how they form their political opinion.
Yeah. And I do think that he should be more vocal about his military service, and I just think he doesn't want to because he doesn't want to alienate. And maybe I'm giving him too much credit in that, but I think so many people are just like pro military and give so much respect to military.
Yeah, for sure. No, it's a good PR thing. It's a good
Yeah.
like no, for sure.
But yeah, and like I think I've also joined this conversation late where I was just like, "Oh, he's a vet, but he's now thinks that's bad." Oh, and now they're trying to smear him. That's where I jumped in and I was like,
Yeah.
that's crazy. Oh, I'm glad that he no longer believes in the like military industrial complex. And I really hope that he fully like grasps that. And I'm glad that at least he's anti-Israel, because if he was at all sus about that, I'd just be like, no, fuck you. You clearly have not learned.
Yeah, yeah. This is a Fetterman plant again. If he wasn't anti-Israel.
Yeah.
Which is something that was talked about earlier in his campaign, was like, oh man, is this another Fetterman?
But I think people also have a lot of trouble being like, we should vote for him, but I think he's shitty, and I think he should be held accountable. Where like people want all or nothing. They want it to be, okay, so he sucks, he's horrible.
Like, perfect. Yeah.
Or he's perfect. He is the best candidate, or he is not a viable candidate. And the answer is with him is probably somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, people do want it to be simple like that because we have problem with team sport thinking even on the left, and obviously liberals are.
Well, it's like over
team
here.
Sporty as conservatives.
Over here, I voted for a fucking billionaire in the primary because the other person is backed by a bunch of billionaire corporations. It's like we're fucked. Like you have to, and again, you just have to make a nuanced decision.
And it's not,
like,
and you're not saying Tom Steyer is the best guy in the world. Like you're not.
No, I don't.
Yeah, but he's the best candidate.
If I thought that, and again, he's the best person on the card. It's harm. Yeah,
It's harm
exactly. Harm
reduction.
reduction.
Harm
Voting is harm
reduction is.
reduction.
That's what I think I was looking for when I was saying like lesser of two evils. It's harm reduction. He's a good.
Yeah.
Platner is a good example of that, where he is like the harm reduction candidate, even if he is not the candidate. He's not the Mamdani that we want him to be.
It feels so miserable always to say stuff like that, because that's like literally the 80% of the entire Democratic Party's platform is we're the harm reduction candidates. Like they have so little actual beliefs, like as an organization.
But they're not.
Yeah,
they're normally
100%
not
always
though. That's the thing. Is they say it's harm reduction and it's Gavin Newsom.
Yeah,
true.
That is becoming increasingly clear. Like it's increasingly becoming like it's not harm reduction. It's that Chuck Schumer goes on air and is trying to convince Israel that he would better represent Israel to the United States voters than Donald Trump does, and he's both wrong about that and useless in every other way.
Should we call it? Have we done that? You feel good about that discussion?
We need to talk about his oyster farming.
No, I be farming some clams, if you know what I'm saying. Sheesh.
Polishing some pearls.
Polishing some pearls.
That's disgusting. You're such a sexual deviant.
Such a sexual.
You're so
deviant.
seedy and sex obsessed.
My fap top now.
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah. All right. We've been the sexual deviant leftists.
Drive safe. Sexually.